Worldwide visitors, Honey is over here by the food shed. She's just coming into view for the PTZ driver. Also for the PTZ driver, I know you know where Lucky's cub tree is. Cub tree on the far left. So the Worldwide PTZ driver has his or her work cut out for them today. Well, good afternoon, everybody right here on site at the North American Bear Center today. I was saying some things you probably didn't understand. I'm talking to a worldwide audience here, and we have some staff members here today as well assisting. We never do this by ourselves. And why would we want to do this by ourselves? That's, I guess, the better question. Why would we want to be out here all by ourselves with these lovely animals? Right in front of me here is Honey Bear. We've given her a donut, and she has come down. She was just over here not too far away. But we have Lucky, so the PTZ driver watched Lucky coming down from his cub tree. Lucky's cub tree is to the far left, just beyond the last falls on the left. He was climbing down. One of our staff members is calling him, and he is on the ground. I see him. He is on the ground. He is going to join the party. Here comes Lucky Bear down the path. Lucky Bear is going to be crossing the bridge shortly. So for you PTZ driver, there's our big guy Lucky. Front. I'm glad Lucky decided to participate today. Yesterday, he spent from 3 to 4 o'clock in the afternoon in an aspen tree to the far right, at least 40 feet up above the ground, at least. And I'm stressing at least. I wish I really could measure how high he was, but I certainly will tell you he was a good 40 feet. So the two bears we have right now is Lucky. He's got a cube or a block that sometimes frustrates him. He's our 7-year-old male. He's lucky to be here. I guess that's how he's got his name. Lucky was an orphan cub back in the winter of 2007, and he came to the North American Bear Center in July of 2007 as about a 6 or 7 month old cub, under 20 pounds. Just the other day we weighed him. Tuesday's weigh-in day for the bears. He weighed in at 335.5 pounds, which is a very nice weight for him at this time of year. And he also has a nice coat on him as well, but he also has a winter coat still on. He has not shed yet his winter coat, and neither has Honey Bear. Our cinnamon phase black bear over here with the donut, she also still has her winter coat on. The other day when we gave Lucky the cube, he picked it up and he slammed it to the ground because he knew there was some more food in it, and he was getting a little frustrated about how do I get the food out. Sometimes he throws it over his head. He's put it in the pond. He's done a variety of things to try to get the food out. By watching him right now today, I see he's learning to manipulate it a little bit better, because he's being very careful to roll it when the sides have the holes in it, which will bring him food. That's a learned behavior. It's simple problem solving that black bears do very well. Honey, on the other hand, over here with the donut, she's pretty adept at that. It's a little easier tube, or a little easier challenge for her than the block that which Lucky's got. And I've been watching Honey here a little bit. She's working at the donut and getting food out, but every once in a while she's eyeing Lucky. About every 30 or 40 seconds she's eyeing him, and right now she's kind of scratching her face because she's got a few mosquitoes bugging her over there. And I wouldn't be surprised here in the next day or two we're going to see Honey just roll in that cedar pile not too far from Lucky. The cedar pile has oils in it, cedar oil. It's a good deterrent to mosquitoes, ticks, and general bugs that bother bears in the woods. So it's just like mosquito spray that you might use for yourself and your family. For those of you that haven't been on our worldwide broadcasts very much, I'll tell you just a little bit about the North American Bear Center. The North American Bear Center here, this area that you're looking at right now, is a 2.5 acre enclosure. It is all natural. It's the vast majority of it is just natural woods. The pond and the waterfalls obviously are man-made, as well as some of the things right here in front were brought in to help create the viewing area. This location really allows bears, our 4 captive bears that we have here, to wander at will around the 2.5 acres. Many times on a warm day, I stopped talking because I thought Lucky was going to go swim. Nope, just a drink. Many times on a warm day, you'll see one of the bears hop into the pond, and that's exactly what I thought Lucky was going to do. And for those of you that wanted to know what I just threw out, I threw out peanuts to him. It's very interesting how they eat the peanuts in shell. They actually take the whole thing in their mouth, and they're able to pull out the peanut. After cracking the shell, pull out the peanut and let the shell come out the diastia, which is on the side of their mouth. It's basically on the lower jaw, each on the one left and one on the right. It's an opening. It looks like one tooth is missing on the bottom left and the bottom right. Actually, the opening itself is called a diastia, whereby they just spit out the shell of the peanut. But what really the diastia does for them is when they have some nice green shoots, they can actually take the stem and run it through the diastia and just pull off all the leaves and the green nutrients, so they can actually digest more faster. Peanuts is a way to give them, or nuts in general, I should say, is a way to give them protein here at the North American Bear Center. I've been asked the question if we give them red meat. We do not give them red meat here at the North American Bear Center. Red meat is not high on their list of things to eat at all. The way they get protein here is through raw eggs. As I said, a variety of nuts are also ways that we give them protein, as well as just plain canned tuna, just like the tuna that you would buy in the grocery store. Not the fish per se, but actually out of the can. Black bears are not really carnivores, which a lot of people think they are. Some bears are carnivores, like a grizzly bear or a polar bear. They're considered a carnivore. But a black bear is considered an omnivore. So they're really into the fruits and the berries and nuts as well. Lucky, our ambassador bear here that's out here to my right now, he was born in the wild and separated from his mother. He tends to be the more fussy eater of the ones we have here, and he tends to enjoy all the wild foods that are out there in the 2.5 acres. So sometimes during enrichment times, he passes and doesn't show up. He's just a no-show to the party because he just wants to go out and back and get the green shoots and things like that, and he's quite happy. Another place that Lucky tends to frequent is the what we call the clover patch, which is to the far left. We planted a whole patch of clover. It's white clover. Lucky very much enjoys that. Many times you'll see him sitting in the shade there, just laying in the clover and eating it. And Ted also is a bear that tends to head over there to eat some of the clover as well. Another favorite of Lucky's is romaine lettuce. For him to have maybe 3 romaine lettuce heads a day is not uncommon. It's a favorite of his. It is also a favorite of the other bears, but Lucky definitely enjoys the romaine more than any of the bears. Here at the North American Bear Center this summer, we will have worldwide broadcasts at 11 and 4 every day that will be broadcast worldwide. For those of you here at the North American Bear Center, we will have also bear enrichment at 1. That will not be broadcast worldwide, but we will have enrichment, and we will be talking to all the people here at the Bear Center. It's just not our worldwide audiences. And for those of you that are out there on the worldwide audience, the ability to broadcast worldwide is made possible by, yes, the staff here at the Bear Center, but we really play a small part in making it happen. It's really the volunteers out there that are willing to man the cameras that make are out there roaming the area to give you an idea of what Lucky right now is doing, as well as the moderators on our social media sites that really help engage people from around the world. They'll show you other videos, they'll give you information, and they'll direct you to links that can give you additional information about black bears. The goal of the North American Bear Center is to dispel myths and misperceptions about black bears. We have a fabulous website, bear.org. That's www.bear.org. It's a family-friendly website, easy reading, quite well organized, especially for teachers of all grades. If you want lesson plans that are basically already prepared for you, check out bear.org for this fall, maybe a science class, a biology class, wilderness class. Or you students who need to do a paper on black bears or some animal. It's a great website for information that is supported by scientific fact. For those of you that are a little bit more on the science side and prefer to read a little bit more challenging papers, I would recommend www.bearstudy.org. It's a great website with a lot of scientific papers that can tell you about every aspect of a black bear. For those of you that are worldwide visitors as well and you want to see photographs and videos of our bears, if you're on a Facebook page, you might try Bear Chat Picture Place. That's Bear Chat Picture Place. It's a great website where a lot of people here that watch our bears and have followed our bears and the bear research of Dr. Lynn Rogers post pictures, information, and it's just a fun group of people that want to enjoy black bears and share the information about black bears. I want to thank all the people here at the North American Bear Center today for stopping into the Bear Center and visiting us. We're open today until 7 o'clock. We know you have other choices to make in the Ely area for your entertainment and the time you spend in the area. We hope you take advantage of the many lakes, trails, canoeing, fishing, hiking, and what have you, as well as hit some of the shops and the restaurants in town. It's a great place to be. It's small town America. I want to thank you all very much for coming to the North American Bear Center today. And wherever your travels take you, please be safe. Thank you very much.